Hello and welcome everyone to our first episode of STIU Podcast, brought to you by the Student Council of Stamford International University. I'm your host for today. My name is Anuj Thapa, and I'm here with my co-host.
My name is Abdulwarith, but I'm known as Abdul.
And we have a very special guest today. He's the president of our Student Council, and it's Ayham.
Thank you, Anuj, for introducing me. Again, my name is Ayham. I'm the president of the Student Council team. I also would like to say that it's great opportunity for us, for the university, the first ever podcast episode that is going to be on the university YouTube.
I know, right? It's crazy. Actually, we had a vision last term, right? We wanted to do this podcast, and we were really excited to bring you guys the first ever episode.
Actually, before you start, I also would like to say thanks to all the student council team behind the scenes right now with us.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah. So, how are we doing? How's your term going, Ayham?
It's been a roller coaster, I would say. If we want to talk about how the SC from term one has evolved till now, it's been an amazing journey. A lot of emotions involved, a lot of hard work involved for sure. We definitely had a lot of plans for this semester, and we had visions from the semester that we started as SC team. We knew exactly what we wanted to do. We knew exactly what we were getting ourselves involved in. It's been an amazing journey for me, and I'm looking forward for the rest of it, to be honest.
Sure.
How about for you? What would you guys say about it?
For me, student council has been an excellent time so far. We've really learned and we've really grown into each other. The connection we have right now is really special. And I really love working with you all guys. Talking my term, it's very difficult because we're in the third year, right? And then the subjects are pretty hard, but everything's going good, I would say. What about you, Abdul?
Well,
how's
my
everything?
term break went good. I had.
You went somewhere, right, during your term break?
Oh, yeah, I did. Actually, I went to two places. I went to Pattaya and Hawaii. It was amazing. Summer here in Thailand is such a good activity.
Which one do you prefer, Pattaya or Wine? When it comes to beach?
Beach?
Yeah.
I'd like to say Pattaya, but
You like Pattaya more?
yeah, there's a lot of island around there.
It is true, but I think the main beach, I think Wine is much better, right? It's cleaner.
More calm. It's more quiet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And for student council, I have been enjoying my time being a student council because I got a lot of experience.
Mhm.
I got a lot of skills that make me a much better person to be leadership.
Yep.
And learning from my team make me understand that work as a team is not an easy thing, but it's a great thing to get a lot of experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, one point that Anuj mentioned about how we work great together and how the friendship, it's actually amazing how we all developed friendship with each other. Like, when you're working in a team environment, we know that work is different than being friends. And we're clearly good at separating these two things. And it's outside of work. We're all friends. We all hang out.
Yeah.
We all go out together, and it's always a fun time.
So, do you think we have had any serious challenges so far? Because I know one is we had a few of our members leaving due to some reasons, but other than that, anything else you guys have in mind?
I mean, I can elaborate more on that. I mean, it is definitely a tough thing when you have someone from your team asking to go due to personal reasons. For sure, we're not going to get into that, but we sat down with the vice presidents and myself, and we interviewed the assistants, and we had a difficult time choosing them because we had a lot of applicants. And once we chose them, in my mind, I had no idea that someone is actually going to leave. But circumstances come, and things happen, and some people go and some people stay. And it's just how life is, actually, with everything that.
Yeah. But other than that, I think it's gone fairly smoothly, right?
Yeah. There's definitely few challenges, work overload and balancing, the SC team work and the studying, family and stuff like that. It's definitely, this is all a challenge for sure.
Yeah. And that's, we're learning And
All a learning experience.
would you like to tell us like what events do we have lined up for this term?
Well, we do have talent show coming up.
That's gonna be fun.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But still waiting on its approval. I don't know if by the time this episode is out, probably will be approved. Posters will be around, and it will be a great opportunity for a lot of people to showcase their special talents that no one knows about. That's the whole reason we actually came up with this idea, is for people to be more well known within the university, for people to get together. And we're going to do it as professional as possible, but also, we like to have fun with it a little bit.
For sure. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to our next segment. Here, we're gonna ask some questions to Ayham particularly, but we're gonna answer them as well. Let's move on to a little bit of our personal lives. I would want to know Ayham more as a friend or as our president. When did you come to Bangkok exactly? How long has it been?
It's been 10 years and 2 months.
It's 10 years already?
Yeah, I came 2013, September 12th.
Yeah.
It's the time I landed exactly.
You know the exactly time?
I know the
Wow.
exact
It seems as a good memory.
Yeah.
It was a hectic experience. Flying over here from my home country, it was a very long.
How was it like the first few months living here in Bangkok? Like,
It's definitely very challenging. I mean, it's completely two different environments, completely two different cultures. And I was young at the time. It was very difficult adjusting.
and what did you do like in the first few months? Like, did you join any school or anything?
Yes. So I think I took like 3 or 4 months off, and then to adjust to the new environment, especially finding a place and stuff and all that. And then I joined Pan Asia International School. So actually, when I came here, I've told you this before, actually, I had zero knowledge of English. I did not know how to speak English at all. So when I came here and I joined the international school, Pan Asia, I went into an English course for 1 semester, which is around 5 months, something like that. And then I joined the 9th grade with my other classmates.
Ah, okay. So it was your time in Pan Asia when you met Abdul, right?
No.
No?
Abdul wasn't in Pan Asia. He was still in.
I just arrived to Thailand this time.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Abdul, what about you? How long have you been in Bangkok?
Well, I came to Thailand at September 2021. It was completely different environment as our president mentioned too. But at the same time, I came to Thailand at the time was pandemic. It was completely empty. It was every place was closed.
Yeah.
Even when I started joining Stanford, it was completely online, not like face to face. But it was good experience.
For sure.
Different people, different language, and this land actually, which is Thailand, give you a lot of experience.
I mean, for those who don't know on the YouTube, I'm from Syria.
I'm from Libya.
He's from Libya, so the Arab countries is completely different to the lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so how was back home? How was Syria? What was it like growing up there? How was your childhood?
I was still young at the time. So I would say I grew up in Thailand. I mean, I've been here 10 years.
How about Thai language? Do you speak Thai language?
I can understand most of
Really?
it. Yeah. I mean, I've been here 10 years, but, grew up in an international environment from international school in Asia and then moved here. So I didn't really have communication in Thai a lot. But my time in Syria was challenging, I would say. It was it was a nice time, but as a learning experience as well. There are things that you carry with you here that you can never forget, especially if just briefly mention it about the war that happened. It's the whole reason that we actually came here and we chose this country to come here, because it was a very difficult time. And at that time, you cannot think about staying there anymore because it's just not livable anymore.
I can only imagine, man.
It was a tough experience. And luckily, the hometown that I was in wasn't that much involved, but then still for sure we experienced a lot of things, and there are things that you still carry with you in your mind that you get reminded of as you go on. So,
Yeah, it sort of lives in your memory, right?
Exactly.
And then sometimes you have like those flashbacks and those nostalgia hit. Yeah, it's a different feeling for sure. What about you, Abdul? How was life in Libya?
Well,
How was your childhood?
my life in Libya, it was kind of good, but somehow I prefer live in Thailand much
Really?
than my countries, because as I see, I have much great opportunity to work and
Mhm.
involve with people, involve with the community much than my country.
Yeah.
But back to my country, I still miss my family, still miss my culture. I am belong to the land, and I still miss my country. This kind of things I cannot lie to, but at the same time, I believe that I came to the land is much better than my country. Opportunity which
Yeah.
can get a high value of education.
I mean, if you talk about the opportunities and everything, I'm pretty sure like it's better here. Like even compared to my country, it's so much better here. But there's always something about home, like
Yeah.
the air there, the food, the
food.
people, right?
The memories.
I miss.
never ever forget it.
Yeah, I miss that all the time, all the time. What was your fondest memory that you can think of?
Fondest memory in Syria.
That's
I would
interesting.
say it's the snow. I miss the snow and the winter there. I mean, as you know,
Yeah.
I don't have experience with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
much,
yeah.
but in Syria, when there was a time that it snowed very heavily, I still remember very detailed about how we all went out and started playing in the snow. And it
Did
was
you
just-
make a snowman?
for sure. it was an amazing experience.
So Syria have like a snow season.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, how long is the winter there?
It would be around 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
So 2 months, it's full on snow.
No. So
I think some parts, right?
Yeah.
Some
Like it goes below zero and then it snows very heavily. Yeah.
What about in Libya? Do you guys have winters there?
Well, we have a winter, but we have some summer seasons much longer than winter season.
I see.
But summer in Libya is much harder than Thailand. Sometimes the degree become 49.
It goes to 49?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How do you guys even live there?
We
How
cannot
do you
walk in
survive?
the street.
Yeah.
We
And
cannot
when
walk
it gets cold, it gets really cold.
cold.
Yeah. That's the thing about the African and Middle Eastern countries.
Yes.
When it's cold, it's very cold, and when it's hot, it's super
Very
hot,
hot.
right? Yeah. Okay. That was it for our for this segment. Now let's move on to our next segment, which we're gonna discuss about our university life.
Oh, really? That's so
Okay, so I would like to ask. Let's begin with Abdul here. What actually led you to choose Stanford University for your undergraduate studies? Why did you choose this place? How did you come up with it? How did you find out about it?
Well, it's the story. The story is the blooms. By the way, in this story, I will share some information with my resident. Actually, I came to Thailand at the pandemic time. At the same time, I don't know many people. I don't know how the higher education will be, university. So one of them, my family friends, Ayham, he contacted him. He contacted him because he lived before me and he a lot of experience about university.
Yeah, so that he could help you out, adapt here and live here.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
So what he did actually, he contacted the head of Stanford, and because offered him a student, which is me, and he accepted me right away. I finished all paper, I pay all my payment in 1 day. In just 2 days, I've become a student at Stanford. Less than 2 days actually.
so it was like a quick thing for you.
Actually, it's not. I shocked.
You were
I shocked because you ask university to join and see university welcome and just bring your paper.
I still remember the day we went. We went with the car and we came here and we met with the agent here and we talked.
Oh, so you brought him here for the
Yeah.
admissions. Ah, I see.
It's just, in 2 hours, I just finished all documents. In 2 days, I become a student.
Yeah.
Interesting.
As fast as that.
Yeah. What about you, bro? How was the choosing process? Why did you get in
I
Stanford?
think you guys know about this. I told you guys that I went to university.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he introduced to me.
So after I graduated from Pan Asia, 2018,
2018.
I dropped. I didn't. I went to straight away after that.
What did you study there?
I did civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Yeah, I did
Tough,
civil
tough, tough.
engineering.
It was hard.
I wouldn't say the studying part was the difficult part of it, but I would say the environment
Oh, environment.
and
Did you
making
have some
friends,
issues there?
for sure. I
What's
mean,
going?
I had to stay away from my family.
Mhm.
That's the
So you lived in the dormitory there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and that was one thing that was already difficult for me to deal with. Making friends, because in my batch enrolled, I was the only considered foreigner in the batch. Everyone else was Thai, and
But you speak English? You study English?
it's an international program.
It's an international program, but you know, when there are a lot of people from the same group, they're more into like they stay in groups and then they have their own conversations, and then it's really difficult to fit into that
You
group.
feel very left out.
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
point. And I just,
I have never felt this in Stanford.
I mean,
actually.
exactly.
Stanford is different, right?
University life shouldn't be like that. You're having fun with the university and you're making friends. This is how university life should be.
Yeah.
You enjoying, you collaborating, you're communicating with
Yes,
other people.
yes.
So after I did 1 year in Thammasat and I couldn't do it, I took a year gap to actually gather myself and know exactly what I wanted to do. And then I was going through universities. I was like, I'm ready to start again. And I was going through it and I saw Stanford and I saw that they have a software engineering track, information technology, bachelor degree. And I was very interested in that because during my year break, I was already practicing coding and getting into it and stuff.
Wait, I'll stop you for a second. So before you said at Thammasat you were studying civil engineering, right?
Yes.
So at what point you wanted to go into information technology?
Because, you realize that technology is literally taking over the world. I mean, I had some conversation with my uncles who actually do civil engineering in other countries, but then with the way technology is developing and taking over, it is definitely more required in this world right now. So that's where I started thinking, it's a skill that you can even learn by yourself. I started learning it by myself and then decided to pursue a degree in it. And I chose Stanford, and I wouldn't say it was a wrong choice at all, to be honest. I mean, it is completely different to where I was before. And it definitely helped me a lot with a lot of things, developing myself, my communication skills, the internationality in university alone is amazing.
Yes.
You have people from diverse countries in the university, and it's easier to communicate with your ajans and with your classmates. It is definitely.
And that's what I like the most about Stanford is that it's very international. And then you get to see so much diversity. And then, for example, I had very little knowledge about the Arabic culture and you guys is very, very beautiful religion, And then I got to learn about those stuffs. And then I have people, from Thailand itself. I learned so much from them. Thailand actually has such beautiful festivals.
Yeah.
You're right?
That's right.
It's so beautiful. Like the one we had, what was it called? Loy Krathong. That was really beautiful. And we also had a event for that. And I mean, as an international student, it's difficult to live outside for me personally, because, leaving the comfort of your home, going home to home cooked meals by your mom, right? And then having a good place to sleep, and then I mean I have a good place to sleep here, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And then having the comfort of your home is so good, but as soon as you come here, it's you, only you, and then you have to do everything for yourself. And I'd say those were some of the challenges that I faced coming here in the first few months. But other than that, when it comes to adjusting to this university environment and making friends and everything, it was really smooth.
Yeah.
Because like we talked, it's a very welcoming society here in Stanford, and I'd say I've made a lot of friends and I've had some great time so far. And talking about those challenges, what are some challenges you face as an international student?
Well, let's be honest. For some challenging I haven't. The only challenge that I face at Stanford is actually is my problem, which is when I came to Stanford, I have a low knowledge with the English communication. So I get some courses with English program, and it was so useful. I cannot.
Do you remember the first time he came here? His English has improved so much. Yeah.
No, I remember the first time I met him. He had zero knowledge of English. I was still trying to motivate him, like, finish it.
You
try
can
to
do
finish
it.
as fast as you can. You can do it.
Yeah.
English, read books, watch movies. I was trying to motivate.
But even the teachers, the agents me teachers in Thai language, there's a from outside Thailand. 'Cause I had like American teachers, Canadian teachers, UK teachers from British, and also we have a Canadian teachers. They speak English very clearly,
Yeah.
and the less degree that they had is just master's degree. So I had a lot of experience with English with them, and after that, after move to English program to like major program. By the way, my major is IT, the same with the president.
Yeah.
We had some classes together,
A lot of classes.
class together. And when I changed my major, like it changed automatically from learning English to learning majors. I didn't face that much English issues. Because I had the English background from the teachers that teach me. I just had some issues with the way I study. I have to study more. I have to
You just have to put that a little extra effort.
exactly
Right?
extra effort. But for living in Thailand, it's kind of easy. Just contact with the agent, find a room for you. You live nearby university.
Yeah, and also you live with your parents, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's plus. Yeah. Anyways,
How about yourself? You're the host, I know, but I want to know
what do you want to know?
what led you to choose Stanford.
Okay. So, okay, let me answer that. So, it was lockdown.
Yeah.
Everything was closed. Everything was shut down. In my country, the lockdown was very long. It was, I think, 6-7 months.
Oh.
And at that time, I had just finished my high school, back in Nepal. And then I was looking for things to study. And fun fact is I studied all science in high school. So it was biology, physics, and chemistry. And it went so bad.
How
It
about
went so
programming?
bad.
Did you study programming?
I'm sorry?
Programming.
Programming? No. I have no programming as whatsoever.
I would be mad at you.
Yeah. And then it was really tough. Science is not for me. And that's when I decided like maybe I should give business a try. And then I was looking at business universities. But you know, most of the people in my country, the younger people who are looking to study abroad, they always look at the Western countries. Especially the US, Canada, or Australia.
Yeah.
But it's kind of expensive.
It's really expensive. And the people and the youth in my country, they sell off their properties to go outside. And they go there, they study, and then they work, and then they have to do everything themselves. But when I talked to my parents, they did not want to send me there because first of all, it's very far. And they didn't want to send me far away from home. And also my parents and I had been to Bangkok like 2-3 times prior to this, and we really loved the place here. And then I was looking through some websites on places I could study where there's international setting where I can meet new people and all the stuff. Stanford was the number one. And then I went through the reviews and I talked to a few people who studied in Stanford and they said, go ahead. It's a great place. And then basically that's how I found out about Stanford. And after that, I talked to the admissions agent here through phone and then emails. And then it was a really, really seamless and smooth process. Yeah. And then, I just had to give them my documents and everything. And then boom, like you said, in 2-3 days, you're a student here. And that's pretty much how I got here, I would say. Yeah.
Actually, let's talk about financial things. Study at Stanford is much cheaper.
Yeah.
Guys, if you compare what you're paying here, it's like nothing compared to the Western country.
Yeah. The best thing is the accommodation here.
Yeah.
It's so much more cheaper than in the UK or the US. Yeah. Anyways, Ayham, what are your career aspirations? What do you want to do after you're done here?
That's a very good question. Since I actually started at Stanford and started getting into coding and programming more, I started to be in love with it. Genuinely.
No.
I started doing it for fun.
You love coding?
Love coding. Yes. I started doing it for fun at this point. So just started making websites alone, replicating stuff on YouTube, learning how programming languages work. And I don't know if you know, I will say something about it, but once you learn one programming language and the algorithm of that, it's easy to learn other programming language.
Oh, okay.
Because
So it's like the basics are similar, right?
the algorithm is the same. It's the exact same. It's just the words for the functions, the arrays and stuff, they're different. They're just a little bit different.
Is that same with business?
What do you mean? No, of course not. No. It's completely different.
Yeah.
So how is the business major going with you?
No, business major is, see, the thing with studying here in Stanford is that they teach us a lot of real life practical knowledge. For instance, if I have to give you an example, we actually have to write reports for real companies. So the real companies, they come to Stanford and then they give our teachers a particular topic or a subject or something that they want. And then Ajahns are going to make us do that so that we can have like practical real life knowledge about how to do business. And that's what I really like about here. And right now I'm doing a subject called strategic management, and it is a lot of work, but I have to write a lot. I have to do a lot of research, but I think that really prepares me for what's to come in my future. Yeah. What's your future aspirations?
Oh, well, my futures will be, as I believe, or as I have a plan to, is I'm planning to find a job here in Thailand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would like to take high educations. Like I'm looking for take a master's degree. I'm looking to learn from my teacher as much as I can. Because Ajahns, you just meet them for 4 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we will not find someone help you. So I am trying my best to learn from them as much as I can. Because back to my countries, teachers is the most one have a knowledge.
Yeah.
So you have to respect them. You have to ask them for knowledge, like a teachers. So I'm preparing myself to high level of education, like master's degree. At the same time, I'm looking for a job here in Thailand.
And obviously, you also like international relations, right? You said you want to be a diplomat.
Yeah, actually, the thing is with the Stanford is when you take science technologies, you have the opportunity to study any majors.
That is true.
I'm looking for a study like an international relationship, or I'm looking for a study major called financial technology. This is very common nowadays, which is compare like financial with the technology together, called blockchain.
Yes.
Blockchain, yeah.
Yeah. So it's very useful to study it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So
So you want to be highly educated?
yes. I mean, this is the most useful thing in this life.
Yeah,
You
true.
know, if you jump deeper more into this subject, we all have goals. We all have aspirations that we want to become, we want to do, but you don't know what life brings you at some point. Life works in mysterious ways and you don't know what can happen. For example, since I started, I want to be a software engineer. I want to work with a big company like Google or Amazon or something like that. But you never know what can happen in the future. You can for sure always try to pursue these goals. Something can go better or something can go worse, and there's always uncertainties with things. It's about how you deal with life, and how you deal with things that come your way, whether it's a bad thing or it's a good thing, because life will always work in mysterious ways. You can never know what to expect. You can always have a plan, but you don't know if that plan is going to go well or not.
Yeah, but you can't be like, oh, life is so uncertain, and then you can just give up, right?
For sure.
What you can do is prepare for that uncertainty.
Yes.
Prepare yourself so well, learn new skills, build your own confidence, and what that will do is give you the strength to face those uncertainties if there are any in your life.
Exactly.
Anything you want to add to that?
Well, I
Do you agree?
believe that even I agree with you definitely, yes, but I would like to add at some point is even when you have this war situation, you still have a ability to fix it. It seems that take a long time, but you can fix it.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, even if you have a high goals, you want to work this company or work this company, but you have to work on it.
You can't just start from the top immediately. You have to work your way up to that. For sure, you have to start from something zero, then you start climbing. But when you get stuck, that doesn't mean that, okay, we give up, done. I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. It's about having motivation.
There's always something, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's always something that's going to push you to go up more. No matter how long you go with having, I mean, we all go through things, you know, we all go through periods of times in our life where we feel unmotivated to do something. All of us, I'm pretty sure. But it's how you deal with it and how you decide to actually keep going or let this bring you down and pause everything.
I love that. Yeah.
But sometimes, even that you feel sometimes you reach a point you want to give up.
Yes.
You know that when you reach a point that you want to say yourself that I want to give up. Okay? I would like to say this is the point that you have never or you don't have to give up. Okay, you had a hard situation, you have a very painful situations, but it doesn't make you stop.
Yes. Life has to go on no matter what.
Exactly.
No matter what.
As should we. Let's go on. sorry, because we have less time left. So let's move on to the final segment. Just lighthearted questions.
Yeah.
Best experience in Thailand and the best place you've been to.
Oh, yeah.
If you had to pick one, what was the best place you've ever
Can you
been?
edit 1 hour more?
No, make it quick. Make it quick.
I've been here for 10 years.
Uh-huh.
So you can't really ask.
There must be one place you were like, wow.
I went to a hotel in Pattaya and it was Santara Grand.
Is that advertiser?
No, but it's not about the place also, you know, it's about the people you were with. My family from Dubai actually came here.
Oh, really?
And it was the most memorable time I had in Thailand. Like, I still remember every bit of it. It was very enjoyable.
I see.
So I would say that, to be honest.
And for me I went to
Carnival?
Khao
Khao Yai.
times. I like mountain. I am mountain guy.
You like mountain? I want to go to.
I like mountain guy.
Yeah.
When you go to mountain in Thailand, Sheep Express a different experience. Like the quiet. When you go to mount, you will see monks. If you look at the monk, they say like they live in the mountains, they live in the quiet area.
The peaceful life.
They live it, but that's what I want actually. Like mount.
we all want.
We all want, and especially when to the mountain like called Khao Yai National Park. There's like a lot of animals there. We can, for example, camp. You make a tent for your house, but it was amazing. For me, I suggest people to go to Khao Yai. But unfortunately, you have to rent a car.
So that's definitely my bucket list. I'll go there for sure.
What's yours?
For me, the best place I would say was, I don't know the name of the islands, but it was around Phi. Those islands are really beautiful, right? The water is green, and then we could do the snorkeling as well. I could see fishes. That was really beautiful.
Is it Phi or Phi?
Phi, I think.
Phi.
Yeah.
English people call Phi.
Yeah.
Because PH.
It's amazing.
I had went there. It was amazing.
Any place in Thailand you guys want to visit, which you haven't been?
Oh, really? I want to go to Koh Samui.
You want to go to Koh Samui?
Yes.
We should plan there. I want to go there as well.
My plan is just go take a airplane, go there, and I would like to
relax,
explore it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to know the place. Have like amounts of stones there.
Yeah.
I'd like to go there actually, and also I want to go to Krabi. Have you ever been there?
No, I haven't. Never heard of
I was
it.
gonna say that. I want to.
Why?
Krabi. I've seen a lot of videos, and I have friends who went there, and when they post and film things, it's just amazing. It's the nature and the beauty of it. I would want to go there.
How about you?
Hopefully we get to go there.
I
So
hope-
for me, the place you said, what was it?
Called Koh Samui.
Koh Samui.
Yeah.
One is Koh Samui, and then
And
I want to go to
Krabi.
Chiang Mai as well.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
I haven't been there.
Chiang Mai, Shanghai.
Yeah, I want
It's
to.
amazing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Thai dish?
Oh my god!
Thai dish. I don't know their names in particular, but I just like the basic stuff like
Like-
krapao,
Yeah.
and pad thai. It's all
Have you
those.
tried khao soi before?
Khao soi, is it the you get it in a big ball and
Yeah.
it's I like it. I like it. It's soup noodles, right? Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Thai food is really good.
Okay.
Thai food or Arabic food?
You can't really ask us that.
Okay, guys. Okay, we're really running out of time.
Yeah.
I would say this is the end, but no. We have one more segment which I haven't told you guys about.
Oh. yeah, you mentioned too.
So this is gonna be a rapid fire quiz for you two. You two are competing against each other.
Oh my god.
Okay. I have like 5 or 6 questions, or maybe more a little bit. I'm gonna ask a question. Listen to my questions first and then raise your hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna see who rose their hands first, okay?
Okay.
The winner gets nothing.
That was
Okay,
Okay.
okay, number one, guys, listen. What is the capital city of Australia? It's Abdul.
I don't know.
You can pass. You have to pass.
Okay. Pass.
Pass.
Sydney?
No, it's not Sydney.
Ah!
It's like
No,
it's
it's
like
not Sydney.
no, it's like Congo, like
Okay, I'll do it. It's Canberra.
Canberra. I told you. It's not-
Many people think it's Sydney, but it's actually Canberra. Okay, next question.
There. Gonna be-
Easy question, guys.
Can you send the vibe, niggas?
Easy question. What is the currency of Japan?
Yen? No.
What?
Yen? Win. Oh, okay. Okay.
It's yen. It's Y-E-N, yen.
One point for me, guys.
Next.
Anuj, why are you doing this to us?
Who painted the famous portrait Mona Lisa?
Oh, wait.
Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo. You got it. Ayham,
So I need to get
you're
There's a airport-
lacking.
There's
You're
an airport
lacking.
in Italy
Come
called
on.
this same
the
person.
president is losing. Right?
Yeah. Okay, next.
I mean, you're asking questions that Abdul.
Bro, these are so easy. Come on, you should know them. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet? Ayham, you gotta answer this.
I think I know. Do you
No,
know?
I will not say.
Do you know?
I swear I will not say. I
But
swear.
do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, it's William.
It is William Shakespeare.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
William Shakespeare.
Oh my god. Shame on me.
Okay, last two questions. What is the world's longest river?
Mississippi?
Did you just say Mississippi? No, it's Amazon River.
Oh my god.
How did you even come up with that? The hell?
Mississippi. Mississippi has a river.
Okay, we have 2 points for him, 1 point for you. Last question.
Yes.
Your redemption. This is easy. You gotta get this. Name the largest planet in the solar system.
Go.
Easy question.
It's easy. Come on.
Give me a hint.
It starts with a J. Say it.
Jupiter.
You got this. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was this was the end of our first episode. I hope you guys liked it. Anything you guys want to say at the end?
Thank you for this segment. I think it was really fun, to be honest.
It was really fun.
I hope they enjoyed as much
Did you
as
guys
we did.
have fun?
Yes.
I was going to say something.
Did you guys have fun?
Like, we are like here. I know.
But guys, I would like to say something actually.
Yeah, say.
So it's obvious that someone who will watch us, he may be a new student.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
So what would you like to send him a message to?
Enjoy Stanford. Honestly, take advantage of it as much as you can, because there is a lot that you don't know and that you're about to know.
Yeah.
But just have fun with it.
I
I would say don't overthink some issues. Like just go with the flow.
I would tell you to go out of your comfort zone a little bit.
For sure.
Learn new things. Go out with people, hang out, join the ST if you want to. And we're
Next year, right? Next term.
Next term. There's
Next
gonna
term.
be-
Actually, not saying it's me next term.
Yeah.
All right, guys, stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.